Kia ora fam, it is Fiddle, it is new moon, and I'm stoked because I usually record the new moon reading like not on the day, like I'm always a bit off, so I'm excited to like jump in the water when it is actually Fiddle. So that might be significant for some of us this new moon. Like some of us might be feeling a lot more aligned on time in some way. You know, even though when we feel like there's a delay, sometimes it's also destined or it doesn't matter as much. But yeah, let's see what the energies are. I hope you all are doing well. If you're unfamiliar with me, I'm Janina Nanaya Asiedu. I am from Ghana. I was born and raised in Aotearoa, New Zealand. And I'm a queer ancestral medium, herbal ritualist, and artist. Someone was asking me, I used to get annoyed. Well, it actually depends on the energy and the person, but someone was asking me where I was from today, and I said I was from Ghana, and they were like, oh, welcome to New Zealand. And I actually think it's so cute that sorry, I'm just thinking of another story I told a friend about someone else saying that to me, and it was really fucking funny. And I know you're going to be watching this already, so haha. Anyway, yes, it happened again. But anyway, they were like, welcome to New Zealand, and I was like, can people not tell with my accent that I'm blatantly like not like based in Ghana? Even if you think my accent is from somewhere else, like it's not an African accent, like I'm not speaking. But maybe it's my energy. I'll just say it's my vibes. Just so African. No, I actually love it. I'm actually like, it's a compliment, Janina. I can take it. Used to complain when people thought you were like white as. Okay. Now come on, somebody for number some for not really sure to those of love, light, high frequency, truth, justice, and peace only. What divine guidance and somebody for Namasasaya Papatuna could you have for us, the collective, this fiddle, this new moon? We have go, green traffic light. It is safe for you to proceed forward, take action, move towards your goals, desires, and dreams. Trust in divine timing, your uri, higher intuition. The answers are within. And Pisces energy, February 19th to March 20th might be a significant time. Release, disillusion, emotions, wishes, healing, community. Fish, moon, subconscious, Neptune, dreams, senses. I want to pull two more. I like pulling 1, 2, 3. I like pulling 5 cards because the 2 on the left signify the past. So the first 2 steps that you have moved through, we have moved through. The middle card is like what energy we are in now, or when I pull it, this is what I am shown. And then the last 2 cards are the future energies coming in, or it will just be in like that order. I hope that makes sense. So we have magnetism, electricity, elevator, levels. I think I was talking about like elevator, levels, elevation. Oh yeah, in one of my last videos when I was talking about things being not Matua being like on the phone. He's like, hey. Anyway, written challenges and expansion and finding new territory, healing, independence, lack, depression, clearing debt, breakthrough, fortune, lucky streak, strength, growth, clearing, conflict, release. I just heard like woo in my head, so like feel like some of us will be celebrating that. And then we also have this card which says new approach, lack of direction, need to connect with intuition, tap into emotional intelligence, instincts, wealth and wishes, nurture shifts, loss leading to new wealth and wishes. Okay, so let me look at these. So this current time, this new moon, it's an interesting energy. Like, it's in Sag, right? Sagittarius. It's an interesting energy because usually, well, I have been feeling low energy, like quite cool and calm and slow. That I might put that down to the ritual as well and prayer for that. But as much as I'm feeling that low energy of the new moon of Fedor, I'm also feeling like some sort of like divine motivation to continue to move forward. So the go energy I resonate with, and if you're resonating with that, then and there's particular things in your life that you feel like you need to take action towards, this is your confirmation or affirming. If you have certain goals, desires, dreams that you're wanting to, I want to say participate in, so there might be things you want to participate in or do. And I'm also drawn to the energy of the energy of green, or the color green. So connecting to your heart space. So everything that is connected to your heart, what you love, your heart and soul's desires, your purest intentions, are what is going to drive you forward. It's interesting because the car next to me as well, I think their battery was dead. And AA just came through and just sparked up their car as I was just about to go into the next card. So for me, that's a little tohu, a little sign of like, yep, you may have had a breakdown, you may have had a little something, or a little like hiccup in the road or whatever, but that is okay. Yeah, it's okay. Like, you're safe to proceed forward now. And if there was something that was like stopping your direction, it won't be any longer. Or like stopping, like if you had a fork in the road, or you were like unsure of where to go, or a decision that you wanted to make. Yeah, and it's about trusting the timing. So there could be like little hiccups or things that happen, but that's okay. It doesn't mean that you're not on the right path. Yeah, it's like, I think I was saying like delays are, sometimes delays are divine. Like, you might think that like, oh fuck, this isn't happening in this time, or I haven't done this in this time, or I've gone off path, or there's a block, something stopping me from moving at like right now. Just trust that you are at the right time, at the right place, that the answers that you need will come at the right time as well. Or I heard instructions. So some of you may be waiting to be instructed, or told what to do by your higher self, or maybe from a person or something, I don't know. The color blue is really significant. So yeah, your intuition, and also again that coolness is coming through. The tide is also like going out right now. I'm like watching it go out. So I feel like Source is saying be mindful, or observe the direction at which things are going in your life. Is the tide coming in, or is the tide coming out? I also heard like gathering information, and just being in touch again with your intuition and your natural like ebb and flow, your emotions, your senses, what you're sensing in your body, in your soul, in your mind, and in your heart, because it's very significant. And to honor that, honor what you're feeling. It's also retrograde season, fam, so I want to keep reiterating that things can really feel backwards. Things can feel like they're going backwards, that you've made a mistake, you're at the same place that you were like fucking a year ago, or you know, but I'm seeing source say like that is not the truth. That is not actually what is happening. You're not at the same place that you were like a year ago. Things just look backwards, but they aren't necessarily. What else? Oh yeah, Pisces. So pay attention to your dreams. Pisces can be quite like illusion, or like things can feel like a bit of an illusion at times. I also just heard like, am I dreaming? So some of you might experience something where you're like, what the fuck am I dreaming? Whether positive or negative or whatever, like things could feel a bit surreal at the moment. I don't know if you'll ever experience that, especially like being, for me, being like, I'm quite a Wairoa based person. Like on my spiritual journey, it took me a long time to like be present in my physical body, even though my name, and names is significant as well, I feel. Some of you'll need to remember your name, look up the meaning of your name. You might be renaming yourself or renaming something. I just heard identity. Names have like power, and the sound and the frequency of what you name something. Like name a project, name, I heard for some of you might make music, naming songs. Need to be careful about that. Anyway, naming creates a shield, I'm hearing, an offering, and resonance, and also draws in and activates certain energy. So looking up your name is significant in that way to know who you are. And I was going to say my name is Nanaya, like my middle name. Ya means that I was born on Thursday. Thursday for Akan is the day of Asasiya, Earth Mother, or Earth. So even though I have felt so Wairoa based, I'm actually also very much Earth based. So that is like constant reminder to me, even though like being in spirit is like super easy, it's also a reminder that being on Earth is very easy as well, and is also an ancestral thing with Nana at the beginning. Okay, Nana meaning elder, can mean grandparent, can mean ancestor. So some of us need to pay attention to our dreams, our daydreams, what we want to create. Again, connected to the heart, connected to our senses. Some of us might be eating more fish, or need to eat more fish if that's something that you eat. Or you will be connecting with the sea a lot more, and it's in quite a light way. So for some of you, your dreams will be coming true at this time. So things that you have dreamt, things that you have wanted to achieve, you will see that it is happening. From now into Pisces season till March next year, could be things, because of things that you have released, you have created room for the new things to like come in, because of things you've released, because of disillusionment as well. So maybe your repeated cycles in your life, and your emotions or whatever, I'm hearing that have stopped you from being present, or have allowed you to be present now because you've worked through them. So there's something about like emotional maturity, emotional satisfaction, fulfillment that's coming through, that's quite divinely aligned. And maybe that's what some of us also need to focus on. If you feel like you haven't achieved that or aren't in that energy at this time, what is going to make you emotionally satisfied and aligned? What do you want? It's also interesting where I come up to film sometimes to like do these readings by this Y, because it's very special, is a hot spot for fishing. So all the I can see all the cars parked on the other side of the hour, and I know all the uncles are out here fishing oi. Which is cute. So that's also a symbol or tohu for me, that it's a very, very fertile time, because there's so many different times to fish. but it's not always that people come out like to this magnitude. Like it's quite full, and it's like during the week, like I don't know. So it feels special. Yeah, I feel like the word wishes is very, very significant. There's something about wishes coming true. So write down your wishes if you want to. I also feel like it's important for us to cleanse ourselves as well, cleanse our energy. And that's what I was saying about the Eight of Cups, like releasing what we don't need emotionally. People, places, things, feelings, whatever it is, however you can do it. Like, it doesn't need to be this whole thing. Like, we can make things such a mission sometimes, and it's like just our mind getting in the way. Write it down, speak it out loud. The easiest way that you can think of to like release things, write it down, rip it up, put it in the fucking bin. I don't know. That's an easy way for me, but whatever's easy for you. Your dreams will be telling you, like your night dreams as well. Heard night vision. So your dreams will be telling you, if you're a dreamer, if you have strong Pisces placements as well, I see that your dreams will be showing you which way to go. So pay attention to them. And then also 10 of Cups with Pisces is about healing and community. So knowing who our community is right now is really important. And if we feel like we don't have any community, like just trust. Keep trusting your divine ancestors and the highest wisdom to guide you. Yeah, because there's elevation, there's growth coming through. There could, after this elevation, some of us could go through a little bit of a period where we feel a lack of direction, like confusion, because we're in a new energy. So don't be discouraged by that. I feel like there's going to be like a bit of a shock. So there could be a storm coming through soon where you are. There could be lightning, there could be electricity like going off, power going off, just as signs and symbols. But because of the like intense energy and like zapping that I see is going to happen, like spiritually, it's only natural that there's going to be a bit of a like, it's kind of, I'm seeing static, like static energy. Like it feels a bit static, feels funky, or like when static comes through in the radio, it's like, right? And then you're like, whoa, what the fuck? And it can be really loud when you're like tuning the radio frequency to a new frequency. So just be patient. Like it's going to be short. It's not going to be a long period of time. I also saw like two different elements coming together that don't usually come together. So like things gelling that don't usually come together. So you could be connecting with someone that you don't usually connect with. You could be doing something that you have dreamt of doing that you don't usually do. So just give yourself patience and time to like figure out this new flow. And for, I heard, everyone to adjust. So the collective is adjusting. Some of you all are in a new relationship or in a new stage of an intimate connection. It doesn't have to be romantic. But that could be it as well. Like you all could be gelling really well, and at the same time figuring out like this new flow. Yeah. Okay, let's pull some tarot away. Some of you'll need to protect your heart from hurt, or you will be I don't know, like successfully healing from something, or some of you might be scared of getting hurt. But I'm seeing like if you protect your energy. Like, you can't help but get hurt sometimes, fam, so it just is what it is. But if you protect your energy as best as you can, like, and not in a like trying to fight everyone off, or being over defensive, but I do see with the Seven of Wands there is like an element of defensiveness. It is an element of like protecting your energy. So do what you need to do. Like, if you're going into new relationships or energy exchanges, environments, do the ritual that you need to do. Do what you know you need to do to protect yourself. What are your boundaries? Remind yourself, you know, and center yourself. I heard recharge. Something to do with charging your like phone, or oh yeah, like this person's battery next door. This person's battery died, right? Their car battery. So some things just need a reboost, a recharge. Some of us just need a recharge emotionally. So what fills your cup up emotionally? That might be why you're feeling low. Yeah, low vibration, low frequency, thinking low vibrational thoughts, or feeling depressed or feeling depleted. You haven't filled up your emotional cup, so you haven't been doing things that satisfy you emotionally, and anything that doesn't needs to go at this point. I'm hearing like stop compromising what doesn't fill your cup, whether it's a job, whether it's people. Like, obviously you can sometimes you have to be in a certain environment, but it doesn't mean you need to like give all your energy. You know, what are your boundaries? Again, protect yourself. Okay, what guidance and affirmations you have for us in Capricorn, Summer, for number some corneration, need to do those with love, light, high frequency, truth, just and peace only for this collective, for this fiddle new moon. Noise. We've got the Fool, we've got Death and Temperance. So we've got Saggy, Scorpio, and Aries. And all major arcana. Yeah, this is like the Nine of Coins at the base of the deck. Big shifts, big transformation. Our ancestors are really coming through to support us. So particularly I'm hearing, if you know who they are, call on them. Yeah, like if you know who your ancestors are, call on them. Call them by name. If you don't, that's okay. Just for those that specifically know the ancestors that are like protecting them in positive ways, call on your benevolent ancestors, not all of them, because I'm seeing that the dead are around. Not to scare you, but like, yo, let's be real, there be spirits everywhere. Some of you are going on a new adventure, and again, like, that's why there's this transmutation and release and a clearing away of the old. What needs to be cleared, what things need to be let go of, what is like a bad investment of your time and your energy at this point, and then what is also going to bring you healing. Some of you will need to be patient with yourself, and spend and also just spend the time in stillness and quiet and meditation. This is like talking less than you are. Wait, what? Oh my god, I'm having a blank. This is like listening more than you're talking. And managing your time well, your energy well. Again, I'm like saying, who do you gel with? Who are you compatible with? Like oil and water don't mix, you know. If you don't gel with something or someone or a lifestyle, just like don't do it. It doesn't need to be that big of a deal all the time. Like sometimes as humans we make things such a big deal. Like I'm at this point in my life when a friendship or a connection or an exchange ends, it's not actually that big of a deal to me anymore, because first and foremost I've had a lot of practice at things ending, with the Death card. So things could have ended in the Scorpio season as we're moving into Sagittarius season the last month. A lot of shit has ended for us, so we can go into this new adventure, this new timeline, this new rhythm, this new flow, and it's divinely guided. But anyway, I'm at this time of my life where I'm like, if something ends, I'm just like, yo, that's all good. Like, I might go through the like emotions because I'm a human being, but I'm so much more open to death. Because I know that after death there is birth naturally. Like there's always a cycle of life, and I feel like when we're super westernized in our thinking, and we can fear death, we can fear people dying in our lives, and we can fear literal change. But I'm seeing like when you understand like reincarnation, and all good to people that don't believe in it, but it's real. In all indigenous cultures, there's a form of reincarnation, and we all believe in that we live again, whether we come back to Earth or whether we're going somewhere else. Like, I can't think of any indigenous culture or tradition that doesn't believe in that, whether it's called reincarnation or not, you know. And I'm seeing like some of us need to understand that we reincarnate and accept that. Maybe some of us have been avoiding that truth. So this is for those that resonate with that, you know, and or if it's not to do with reincarnation, just like change is guaranteed in life. Things are always going to end, and things will always begin again, different things. And that's the beauty of life and being here, you know. I've seen like, even with myself and others, like I've watched myself in the past, like in earlier years, like be so attached to people when I blatantly know that this connection is not serving me any longer, or serving the other person. Like, and it's not because I'm demonizing them, it's just because we're not on the same frequency anymore. My frequency has shifted to another frequency. I'm on 639 hertz. I'm not on 432. No. I'm not on 432 anymore. So I gotta go and be on that frequency. Like, and it can be very painful. We can make it more painful for ourselves when we just can't accept and surrender to the change of frequency. And I've also watched people really struggle to let me go because they can't accept that my frequency has switched, and taking it really personal. And it's not personal, it's just, there's literally existence. And once you can like chill out in that, it makes it so much easier for you to learn to release past experiences, you know, some more difficult than others to release, especially like childhood stuff and people that you've been with for ages. But it's also important for us to think like, why are we so attached to a certain experience when source, the divine source, our highest wisdom and intuition is trying to offer us something new, and we're like, no, I want the old thing back. It's making me think of that song, what you wanna do, I want that old thing back. Is that how it goes? I'm gonna put that on the screen because it's that Biggie song. Yeah. So maybe some of you will need to listen to that. So yeah, some of you are like trying to get your exes back or some shit. Like, fucking don't. It's retrograde season, you egg. Yeah, and not releasing things, not surrendering to change can bring us illness, can make us sick, can like we can lose like physical, material, financial stability and security because we're like, things don't gel, they're not aligning. You know, if we just flow or move into what is actually stable, things will align or happen quicker. So what is it in your life that you are struggling to let go of? What do you need to heal? What do you need to meditate on? What do you need to refresh in your being as well, and cleanse yourself off? Like, I'm hearing like dust yourself off, or like water off is it a horse's back? So some of you just need to like let things slide off your back and just fucking go. Like, not everything is such a big deal, and some things are as well, and that's okay, but it's up to us to choose how we approach things. So that song that I was channeling, like, what you want to do, is it I got that old thing back, or I want that old thing back? I don't know, it doesn't matter. But I was seeing like some of us wanting past things back that we don't need, and then I was also seeing that some of us, so use your intuition, will be getting something back from the past. So maybe something that's been stolen from us, something that is just being refreshed. Like, maybe some of us thought that something was ending and it's actually not, it's just being refreshed. You know, retrograde season can be very, especially around Scorpio season time, can be really like confusing and really like it's not a great time to make like definite decisions, I'm not gonna lie, unless you're gaining clarity on something that you already knew. Just because it, like if you're confused about something, don't make a decision confused. Wait till you feel clear. Just wait till you feel a little bit more aligned at this specific time to make a decision. Like, don't make decisions out of fear or confusion. You know, you can always ask your ancestors or source, the divine creator God, to help you feel more clear and at peace, or rested, even if it's just for an hour or two, so you can make a certain decision. I've just learned that making overly emotional decisions is never the decision that I actually want to make. So if you're making a decision and you're like fucking angry, or you're like in complete grief, or you're like super numb as well, like it's probably not the best time, my love. Wait till you feel grounded and rooted and anchored, and there's no rush. Oh my god, the channels keep coming through. I keep thinking I'm finished and it's not, which is like literally what I was saying, like thinking you're finished and you're not finished. So maybe I'm rushing myself, you know. But the other channel that I was getting from the song that I forgot to say, like I got that old thing back, was also like some of you might be feeling like you've got your mojo back or some shit, like you've got your groove back, or you were feeling fucked up for a second. So if you have been feeling fucked up, you will get your energy back, you will feel centered again. Yeah.